Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. What I've got today is an intermittent problem. I'll be driving along, minding my own business, and the door locks will start to unlock and lock, just briefly, and then it'll go away, and then a little while later it'll happen again. I don't have a definitive diagnosis on this, but I'm going to show you something that I'm going to try, and if it doesn't work, then I'll post up a follow-up version if it still keeps happening. But the locking and unlocking system, this is a 1995, built in July of 1995, E36 M3. Mainly it's a coupe, so two doors, so it's got a door lock, a left door, a right door. It's got a trunk. It's got a trunk lock there. It's got a gas lock here. There's a little pin that comes out right there for a gas lock. So I'm going to lubricate here. I'm going to lubricate here. I already pulled this one off. I looked at the other side. It's just a contact. It's just an on-off contact. And what I'm going to do here, this is the door lock assembly that's in the door. There's an actuator inside. I'm not going to take the door apart right now. There's an actuator. And there's, I think, a switch in here. Let me try and show you what I got here. The striker, here's the striker over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this so the striker pushes in. I'm going to adjust it this way so it pushes in just a couple of millimeters more. And here's why. Here's where the striker hits. Right here. Make believe I'm the striker. One. Alright. And then two. Two clicks. And it's locked. Well, this white plastic piece here, it gets depressed a little bit. I can push on it a little bit. Very little. And I'm taking a guess here. This is WAG. You know what WAG stands for. Wild blank guess. I'm taking a guess that as I'm driving down the road and the car is bouncing and stuff, that there may be an intermittent on-off or something going on intermittently with that little tiny little bit of a switch there on the other side. So I'm going to just do an adjustment. I'm going to lube them all, do an adjustment. This one actually I lubed with some white lithium grease. It works pretty good. It's not sticking or anything. But I want to get a little bit more depression on that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So by doing that, moving the striker out this way, there's an unintended consequence, and what that is that the door doesn't sit in. I can't really move it that much. I'm trying to push on it. The door doesn't close in quite as much because the striker's out, so it doesn't have to go in far that much. But I think it may depress that switch inside. If it is a switch, I think it is inside. So I'll live with this little bit of misalignment. You can see a little bit of it maybe. I'll live with that if it makes the crazy door locking and unlocking go away. I'm going to do the other side. Well, what I did was I drew a line around where the original position was so that now I can tell how much I moved it. It was literally only 1 or 1.5 millimeters. Very, very tiny movement. I'm going to take it for a drive, try and find a bumpy road, see what happens. The trouble with this kind of attempt at diagnosis or fix is it's an intermittent problem, so I'm really not going to know until I drive it for, you know, a couple of weeks or a month and see if it happens again. If it doesn't happen in 2 weeks to a month, then I think I fixed it. If you're saying, hey, Froggy, the way to fix this is to replace this mechanism, actually you're right, if that's what it is, because now I've got a door that sticks out just a hair. But I don't want to spend $100 or whatever times 2 for these mechanisms for an intermittent problem. So that's my decision. You might make a different decision. Anyway, hope this helps you. If it does, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more from Froggy, then subscribe to my channel. Froggy out.